Hello everyone, today we're back into the video, and I'm surprised I even have this on my phone. I wasn't really expecting this, but when I opened it up like earlier before, like literally 5 seconds after this recording, it said an unexpected error occurred. Like I don't know why, and I clicked ignore, and then the game just started up. But yeah, if you're suffering from anxiety or depression, I wouldn't recommend playing this game. Yes, I agree. Oh, also, I forgot the... Actually, where's my lights? My light is flickering. I don't like that. Okay. Of course, as you can see right here, this might be familiar. I'm gonna be whoa, why is it stretched out like that? Oh, my head's too big. I don't know why it's stretched out like that. It could be my phone. I think that face cam is a little too big. But, anyway, let's get straight to new game. Why am I going... What the fuck? I forgot I used those gifts, like, one time. So, obviously gonna put in my Knuckles Puncher 77, just my name shortened. The 77s do not look equal. Okay, I get it. Let me click OK. Oh, hold on. I just restarted the game. I'll turn my camera on in a minute. Hold on. I never really tested this. Like, I was deleting some files to get more recording space, and reloading game, you can use the skip button, fast forward through text you've already read. I never even played this, why is it giving me a hint? My light just flickered and then it shut off. Should I be worried? What the fuck? Boy. My TV's on? The fuck, hold on. Okay, my lights are back on. I can't load again because I haven't played settings. I'm gonna text speed a bit. I don't know what that means. I'll try not to crash it this time. It'll just crash anyway, will it? Yeah, god damn it. Well, I somehow figured it out. But I forgot the 77 number, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I don't know why my face is stretched out like that. It could be the rotation of the I don't really care. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. And the girl is Sayuri, my neighborhood and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We walked to school together on days like this, but starting in high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she'd go to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sat idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. I never slept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You said you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me. You like KP? Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, KP, I'm just gonna say MY, because why not? Have we decided on the club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations, and I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sarah likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Mostly games. I barely watch anime. The only anime I watch is like the Dragon Ball. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy about a diet the thought of you becoming neat. Ugh, I can't do a fucking girl voice. Ooh. In a few years, because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, at least promise me you'll try a little. It's just sorry. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree? I don't know. More than I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is ordinary is over. It's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at a wall looking for an ounce of motivation. It's mostly me sometimes. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with an anime club. Oh my god. Is there a games club? Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into a classroom while I was spacing out. I space out a lot sometimes too. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming in the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. I thought you must need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Mama, you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Nini. Sayori is vice president of the literature club, and how would you know? Because you would never even went to the how? Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature, unless she somehow remembered. I don't know. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, of course. It's just a saw card, never mind. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's just cunning as to have planned out all of I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go! Also, I won't be able to go to the game files because, well, this is on mobile. And I went to the files earlier and there was like no new files appearing on my phone, so. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Yo, how ridiculous. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the room let's go over the visit being generally used to third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. Oh my god. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Shut up, Natsuki. Anyway, KP. I forgot I was gonna say anyway. Well, nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Tell sometimes has a sour attitude, to be fairly honest. Her small figure makes me think she's probably your first year. Looks like it. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore when it hurt. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Then why isn't she vice president then? Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you're to Monica, is that right? That's right. Monica, screw you. It's great to see you again, anyway. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, but we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic. Sorry, I'm running out of breath talking too much. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little what? You too, Monica. Come sit down, you and we made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And then how about I make some tea? A little tea. I drink tea. I really only drink sweet tea, but black tea I never really tried. I'm thinking about trying it someday. I really don't know. The girls have a few desks arranged for form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. I gotta remember to save every now and then. Because if the game somehow crashes, then I really doubt I will. Asuka proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Hilarious reactions, man. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Cats are my favorite animal. There's already two sleeping on my... Actually, one sleeping on my bed while I'm recording this. The whiskers are drawn with icing and... Oh, icing. And little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Chocolate. Icing and chocolate combined. Mwah. Kiss of quality. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Also, I'm holding the phone with one hand, by the way, because I don't want my thumb to get in front of the camera or something. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face, of course. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Facts, bro. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. As she waited for me to take a bite, I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? Sound like have I heard this somewhere before? I think he's remembering. Made them for you or anything. And I thought you technically did. Sayuri said. Maybe, but not for you. You know, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's word logic and dismiss the conversation. It's the freaking, I don't know what DLC it is for not DLC, but mod. A Brand New Day, wasn't it? Where the main character goes around saving other girls. I didn't install any mods. Just saying. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. How long have I been recording for already? Oh my god, 11 minutes. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Bad timing, Chris. Sorry, Chris. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. I might join Chris's stream if I wrap this recording up soon. I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayuri seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. I'll make sure you feel right on home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could have probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and public city, I think that's what that is, and how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Holding the phone with one hand fucking hurts. And it encourages others to get the literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Harry also nods in agreement. Oh my god, my pinky hurts. Then I'm surprised there aren't any more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in pulling out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to get with people that are both fun and worthwhile. Sorry, I thought I had a burp. As you can see, there's a pop can next to me. Right here. It's Pepsi, by the way. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really go to this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it! Oh my god. You know it! I sound like Pitt. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have oh my god! Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Also, I have a reaction video unlisted, so I might upload that soon. I don't really know. So I still don't know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Send me one. What makes the kind of things you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering. Yeah, I really haven't read much either. Manga. I'm utter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke to the thing after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story is such a forging world is equally... I'm gonna start reading this with my normal voice from now on. Equally impressive. Yuri grows on clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but Sabu said the way her eyes light up, that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to complete the story for you loop? You know, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Horror is awesome. I like certain kinds of horror. I read a horror book once. I just really grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. At this rate, you're might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look in the world, it's only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, you just... That's what I start over for me for a split second. Excuse me. Never mind. That's right. Usually write to one of our cute things. Oh damn. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were wording on a poem. Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is as cute as you are. Oh my god. Sorry, settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Oh, there's an auto button. I just remember realizing. That'd be great. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Okay, go on. You have writing experience? I'm going to turn the auto off, actually. Do you have writing experiences too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. But I'll sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Whoops, I just put my hand on the Joy-Cons. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look seriously at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Actually, there is two cats. One of them's over here next to me. Next to me, we'll all share that with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that alright, anyway? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. I'm fighting a pillow behind my head. Oh my god, hold on. That's better. Hold on, there's still one problem. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I firmly come forth with it on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. All four girls stare back at you with just dejected eyes. What? I'm sorry, I thought... Anyway, you all... I'm defenseless, I guess, these guys. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? As if writing poems the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the Literature Club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yeah! Oh. So you wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Yep, a child still, apparently. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess.